We're very happy today to announce the release of our next DLC for Valor Victory, Kursk. Kursk DLC is based on Operation Citadel, which was started on 5th of July in Russia in 1943, with the Germans looking to try and cut off the Kursk salient with attacks from the north and south simultaneously. In our DLC, we mainly focus on the southern part of the offensive, with the Germans looking to break through the successive Russian defensive lines. As I'm sure many of the viewers watching this recording, they will know that the offensive eventually failed or had to be called off as the Allies landed in Sicily around mid-July, and Hitler decided to divert forces being used in the Kursk battles down to help with that fighting. The DLC has some new features in it. So the biggest one is Overruns. So during the movement phase, you can move your armored vehicles through the enemy infantry units in an attempt to overrun them and destroy them. It also features anti-tank ditches, which will stop tanks from moving beyond that hex for one turn whilst they negotiate the anti-tank ditch. We've also got some new units: German Panzer Grenadiers, Elephants, Marder 3s, and for the Soviets, Lend-Lease Churchill tanks. The DLC also includes 10 new scenarios and 10 new maps to go with that. We've got some other enhancements that will be included with the DLC. So one of them is the maps are bigger than our previous DLCs, all of them. That's to allow, because we've got more armoured combat, that will allow more movement and range for the mobile units, making the battles a little bit more fluid. There's definitely more tank-on-tank action compared to previous DLCs, as you would expect with the Battle of Kursk. And also bunkers now have a field of fire, meaning they can be outflanked by tanks and infantry units. So as well as those, we've done an overhaul of the infantry unit graphics. Hopefully you'll find them a lot more appealing. We got some AI improvements to make it a little bit harder for you playing against the AI. Asked for a Pacific DLC, so I'm really pleased to announce that we're going to be releasing a bit later this year a DLC focus on some of the battles in the Pacific. In particular, the battles around 1942 to 1943, which includes New Guinea, Burma, and Guadalcanal. As part of that DLC, we're going to be releasing 2 new nations for you to fight as. So, of course, the Japanese, and also the Chinese Nationalist Army in Burma. As part of the DLC, there'll be 7 new maps, 11 new scenarios, some more UI improvements. Combat, when you're fighting at night, will also be affected, so we managed to get in some environmental features as well.